Can God create a square circle? Can God create a rock so big that he can't move it? And if not, then is he not omnipotent? Many people claim that these are things that God cannot do, and therefore God is not omnipotent. However, what these ignore is that God's omnipotence does not mean that he can do things that are intrinsically impossible, but that he can do all that is possible. And so what that means is that a limited creature might not be able to complete a task, but that's because the creature is limited and it has nothing to do with the limitations placed upon the task. However, when we formulate a logical impossibility and ask if God can do it, the limitation is actually on our ability to form a logical sentence. When you place a bunch of illogical propositions and you just put them together and you say God can't do this, the limitation is actually on the task that you are proposing. It is logically impossible for a square circle to exist. Similarly, it is logically impossible for something to exist that is more powerful than God, like a rock that God cannot lift. And so God is limitless in power, so of course there cannot be a rock that he cannot lift. To sum this up, you cannot disprove God's omnipotence by proposing something that cannot logically exist in the world as you and I know it, because the limitation is actually on your proposal, not on God's power, and therefore he remains omnipotent.